Hello, it's 7 a.m. on Wednesday, the 11th of July. You're tuned in to our early morning edition of Arirang News. Thank you, as always, for joining us. I'm Mark Broom. Our top story this morning, President Moon Jae-in wraps up his four-day state visit to India on this Wednesday after reviewing the entire spectrum of bilateral ties and taking them to a whole new level. Our chief Blue House correspondent, Moon Connyoung, who is travelling with the president, files this report from New Delhi.
$50 billion in bilateral trade by year 2030. That's a target the leaders of South Korea and India have set their eyes on as Asia's third and fourth largest economies vow to further expand economic cooperation. But trade is hardly the only area President Moon and Prime Minister Modi are determined to see improve in their bilateral ties. Drawing similarities between the two countries' foreign policy, the Indian Prime Minister pointed out that their two policies well align with one another.
I heartily welcome President Moon's belief that India-South Korea relation is a founding pillar of his new southern strategy.
오늘 모디 총리님과 나는 사람, 번영, 평화를 위한 협력을 정진하고 4차 산업혁명에 대응하여 미래 성장 동력을 함께 창출해 나가는.
To that end, the two leaders adopted a 17-point vision statement. In 4 big points, it eases visa processes to deepen cultural and people-to-people relations, sets a target of more than doubling trade volume and speedily concluding negotiations to upgrade SEPA, and peace.
Nuclear proliferation links in East and South Asia are also a concern for India. We will provide whatever help is needed in reducing tensions.
Finally, it vows to build a future together by joining forces to work towards Industrial Revolution 4.0. Now, having wrapped up one eventful first-day visit to the South Asian region, which ranged from paying tribute to Mahatma Gandhi and interacting with the average Indians on the metro, to opening the world's largest mobile manufacturing unit on the outskirts of New Delhi and taking South Korea-India ties to levels never seen before, South Korean President Moon Jae-in now travels to Singapore, the second and final leg of his 6-day South Asia and Southeast Asian tour. Traveling with the South Korean president, Moon Connyoung, Arirang News, New Delhi.